Stace, how you doing,
How
huh?
are you?
Hey,
Wow.
I gotta tell you, episode 126, if I was any better, I'd be catching a crosstown bus out of here.
Oh, what are you doing? What is this?
Well, this? Oh, hey, let me tell you about this. This is great. So I was grocery shopping a few days ago, right? And I see some kids hanging out front of the grocery store. They were all smoking. All right? I thought, they look really cool. So I thought, maybe I ought to give it a try, too. I mean, Rocky was smoking. These kids, they were like 9. They were out there smoking. They were tough kids. They actually shook me down for the $17.50 I had in my pocket. And they said, you ought to try smoking, old man. And I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. And then I picked up a pack, and I was like, who else used to smoke? And, my good buddy, Jess, what's her thing? Runner 1918 or something. I can't remember what it is. I owe her a call. I got to give her a call. But listen, the one time I sent her this thing on Dice, remember Andrew Dice?
Oh, I do.
And he used to do the cigarette. Oh! No, Stacy. Actually, this is not a real cigarette. Good. This is what we call in the biz a prop cigarette. So, Mom, if you're watching, don't have a heart attack. See, there's glitter on the end.
Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's clever. Yeah.
Yeah. And what they do, this one is used all up, but they put this, geez, I hope it's non-cancerous, but they put this powder on the tip of it. So you can blow.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a little bit of powder left, but like a big puff. You get like 6 or 7 puffs of smoke that come out of it. Yeah.
Got it. Yes,
and it's hysterical. It looks like it's a real thing. So when I do my Rocky gigs, sometimes I have the cigarette.
Do they like it?
Yeah, people get a kick out of it. Yeah, they get a kick out of it. And every once in a while, I will pull a dice. But yeah, so no. Kids, don't smoke. It's really stupid. Okay,
Rocky Dice Clay. That's all I can.
Yeah, you know what's funny, Stacy? When I was really lost, like I'm always some shade of lost.
Yeah.
But when I was really lost, like back in 1989 through 94, there was a part of my personality I would bring in Andrew Dice Clay to, like, Rocky took like a back seat for a little while, and Dice Clay became this kind of pseudo suit of armor I would wear to protect myself from all my insecurities, which are plentiful. But then Sue hated it. She said that was literally the worst time of my, like, I probably should have seen a team of psychiatrists or therapists, but my parents didn't have the money for that, and I hid it well back then. But really, when I was trying to find out who I was, I latched on the dice for a little tiny bit, and she hated it. I swear, if she ever comes back on and start talking about, ask her about the dice phase. She hated it.
She'll be like, "Oh my god, that's fact."
Yeah, we'd be at the grocery store, or we'd be in line at the bank, and I just say goofy things. I wasn't out loud, but I was doing a lot of dice isms to her, and she would turn and just shut up. It was hysterical. It really was. Anyways,
I wish I could have been a fly on the wall for some of her smackdowns.
That's a little insight into being married to me. It's really a horror show at any given point in time, especially early on. Yeah.
Interesting. And
I know.
Very unique.
Well, enough about me for 3 minutes. What's up with you?
Oh, I'm good. Just one day at a time. I don't want to go way in, but it's an adjustment, and we deal with it as we do. Mom's doing well. She's doing her physical therapy. We're planning Sarah's wedding, so that's really exciting.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
She's getting married?
She's getting married. You knew that.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, did I know that?
You did.
All right, I'm playing to the audience here. Okay? Wow, she's getting married? That's amazing.
Yeah.
What is the date? Is there a date?
April 11th. She is getting married of 26.
Of 26. Oh, and where is it? Philadelphia?
Can you imagine? We'd be at the steps if that were the case. No, but it's in a small town called Mount Juliet in Tennessee is where their venue
Oh,
is.
sounds pretty. Is it an
Yeah.
outdoor wedding, indoor wedding?
It is planned for an outdoor, but it can be an indoor if it rains or if the
Oh,
weather
good
goes bad.
backup plan.
So
Good
yeah,
backup.
so they are ready for both. But yeah, so it's a very nice venue, and so it's nice to have that to look forward to. You know, with Dad's passing, it's like, okay, I'm glad to have that to focus on.
I
And
got you.
so we just yeah, it's, you know, like I said to you at the beginning, there's ups and there's downs, and you just have to go with what you're feeling and get through it and move on. So that's what I'm trying to do. So
well,
yeah.
listen, you know, you're a real trooper. And I'll tell you, I bet you a lot of the lessons from the Rocky world probably comes into play in how to deal with a lot of things that go on through life, the good, the bad, and the mediocre.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Well, I think it would dawned on me. It was like that line that, you know, it'll keep you there permanently if you let it.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh, God,
so
totally.
there comes that point where I was like, okay, what, I can't be here permanently. You have to like force yourself through. You have to force yourself through.
Right.
And Larry checked on me. He's like, "How you doing?" I'm like, "Hey, we're recording tomorrow."
Larry Brem?
Yeah, Larry Brem. Yeah.
My man, Larry.
And I said, he's like, "You feeling ready?" And I said, "I think I have to record to feel better." Like it's not like I'm going to feel better then record. It's like exercising. When are you ever going to be in the mood to exercise? You get in the mood to exercise once you develop the habit of exercising. You know, so I was like, okay, I have to get back to it so I can feel better. These are my people. This is my bubble. These are you and everyone who supported me through all of this over the past 3.5 years. I'm like, they've lifted me all along, and they'll lift me again. So I got to get back to the very people who have my heart and understand me. So here we are. We're gonna.
Well, speaking of your heart, your room looks like you've got some upgrades.
It does.
You sent me a video earlier. I don't know, a little while back, and I just loved it. It's right above you. You have got, what is that? A print of Rocky and Adrian at the ice rink? I love that.
So this is Joel Tesh, right?
My man Joel.
And so is this, and so is this, and then I'll flash a picture on the screen. But off to my side here, I have another Adrian.
Yeah.
Between my two windows. Nice. But yeah, I did some updating and you know, just moved things around because the way I had rearranged it before was kind of a little dark. All the pictures had sort of black backgrounds. I'm like, it looks like a black hole. So I wanted to finally show off Joel Tesh's stuff. I put Mike Linaw's picture up, is right above Mr. T. But so thank you to Joel Tesh for these beautiful paintings, because they brighten up that spot on my wall.
Joel's the man.
Yeah, he's a sweetheart. He is. So yeah. What else? I don't know. We're good. That's everything.
Before we jump into what we don't have a guest this week, right? No. Or do we? And I forgot.
No, we don't. We figured we'd do a catch-up episode. You have some cool things to tell us, so let's
I got that. I got some cool stuff coming up here in just a moment, but I want to tell everybody that this week, starting this past Sunday, is Shark Week.
Yes.
And my Jaws man-eater shirt. Yeah, so
very
listen,
nice.
Go check it out on Discovery. Just Google Shark Week. It's also on HBO Max, so you can watch it on your computer or your phone, and it's fantastic. Yesterday was the search for Colossus, which is something that you and I well, it was great. It was great. I won't give away what happens, but man, do they see some big mothers on there. I mean, huge. Yeah. Anyways, big shark fans in this house. So, you know.
I stay out of the ocean. There's one way to never be eaten.
Did I give a misrepresentation of me going in the ocean? No. The last time I was in the ocean, I'll send you a picture too. I have a picture I just came across. Me and the last time I went past my ankles in the ocean was probably about 11 years ago. I haven't gone past.
Yeah.
I'll send, just remind me and I'll send that picture. Okay. You throw it up. Yeah.
I'll pop it in. Absolutely.
Yeah, it's a humdinger. Anyways, Stace, over our relaxed time off, our little break, I I kept up my correspondence with Sly.
Nice.
And we had a lot. I try to write him every week, every other week.
Mhm.
And even though he's so busy finishing up Tulsa King, he's been really writing me along. And of course, he's been leaving voice messages. And I mean, again, this is nothing new. I know you guys know that, but this is just like a pinch me moment. Like when it
Yeah.
comes through, I'm usually watching a Stallone movie, and I cannot believe it.
It's like, how did I get here? This is
How
so
did I-
cool. Yeah.
This is not my house. How did I get here? Days go by. I mean, it's just incredible. Yeah. David Byrne. If you guys don't know the song, it's David Byrne's Watching the Days Go By.
Yes.
It's one of my absolute favorite songs. Anyways, Stacy, what do you think happened to Tommy Gunn?
To Tommy Gunn. Let's get this picture up here. This is a great picture. Tommy is it's funny. It's a very interesting reflection of something I think we've all experienced with someone who you're pouring in your best,
Yeah.
you're killing yourself for them, you're trying to guide them, you're trying to, okay, this is how it really is. This is, and they're just not listening. And now you're sacrificing other personal things, pouring yourself into this person. And I'm like, oh, I've been there personally myself. So it's funny how as I've gotten older, I've related to that story more than when I was younger. You don't really pick up on certain themes until you're older. But I just think whatever happened to him, like in real life, say he were a real life scenario. Is that what you're saying? Like a real character? I just think, it's a hard lesson for him. I'm sure he walks away from that like, wow, oh, Rocky was right. Perhaps I should have listened. And I don't think he necessarily, became a failure at life, but I'm sure he had to just maybe find a regular job. And you get that close to it. I'm wondering if he felt like, oh, wow, I really blew it. I didn't listen where I should have. I listened to false promises and sort of lost everything. And, you walk away looking like a fool. I don't know. I feel kind of feel bad for him.
Yeah. So I kind of, Tommy Morrison turned 21 during the filming of Rocky 5.
Wow,
Think of he wasn't exactly technically a child, but he was just a kid, really.
Yeah.
What are we at 21? We're nothing. Most of us don't know much. And I always thought Tommy Gunn's life would have gone somewhat along the lines of Tommy Morrison's. You guys, you can please feel free to Google Tommy Morrison and where he ended up. There's some documentaries. There's a couple of good books. There's a new documentary coming out, although I don't know the accuracy of the new documentary. It's going to be coming out from Tommy Gunn's point of view and his family's. So I understand that too. I mean, I'm sure they're going to feel the need to right some wrongs. I always thought Tommy Gunn ended up an alcoholic somewhere, right? Well, I had been wondering about this for a while, and I wrote Sly, and well, here's what he said.
There you go.
He was a manufactured champ by Rocky, but he didn't have the integrity in the real heart to be like the original. So I assume he drifted off into mediocrity, lost his sense of invincibility and confidence, which is what happens. And very, very few rebound from that. So I think he became basically a bodyguard or a high-end doorman at a nightclub because he started drinking too much to continue boxing.
Yeah, agreed.
So there you go, folks. That's from the creator's mouth, right? Or I should say thumbs. and there you go.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a very early lesson in not listening to people who have a really sincere interest in your success and your well-being. And you learn that the hard way.
You do. You learn people. Yeah, man, I could go down a 12-hour binge of the things. And I'm sure you can too.
Yes, absolutely.
And anyone that attains a certain, I don't know, at our age, if you get up into your past your 30s.
Yeah. If you manage to live that long.
You've acquired some knowledge if you're somewhat half decently bright, and anyways, so being on the Rocky 5 topic, did you ever notice that, and be a good idea to put some pictures in here. I should have sent them to him.
We'll put them in.
So in Rocky 5,
Mhm.
Rocky 3 and Rocky 4, they were two different houses
Yeah.
in Rocky 3 and Rocky 4.
Yeah.
They looked similar to each other, but they were out in Hancock Park. It's
Okay.
a little gated community outside of LA, like just right outside. Actually, I went there in 19. We were on our way to check out the Seinfeld apartment. We saw that.
Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which was really cool. Anyways, so we went to the gated community, and well, sure enough, the houses were right there. But in Rocky 5, not the case. It's a completely different house under construction. So why do you think they changed that up?
I have no idea. I don't know. I was going to ask you the story because it has to be some production issue, or they couldn't get the original one, or it wasn't available, or somebody said no to them. I don't know.
Oddly enough,
Yeah.
I asked Sly this during our time off, and here's what he said.
Hang on. There.
The one in Rocky 5 was in Philadelphia, and I believe that was more of the director's idea. It really didn't make any sense. He just wanted to shoot in Philadelphia more. That's all. I should have directed it.
Okay.
So I have asked him a fair amount of questions about Rocky 5. I can tell you, Sly is chomping at the bit to re-edit Rocky 5.
That'd be awesome.
There is so much out in MGM's vault. But last time when he redid Rocky 4 during COVID, he didn't get paid for it. It was a labor of love because we all know Rocky 4 was not one of Sly's top favorites.
Right.
He was not exactly thrilled with the final result. And that had a lot to do with internal machine of Hollywood. So, so he got to recut it, and he really, really wants to redo Rocky 5, but it took a lot of time, and he had time with COVID, so it made sense.
Right.
I hope Sly does it. I can't think of a better thing for a re-release on Rocky's 50th anniversary next year.
Yeah. Oh, that's a smart one.
Yeah, I mean, I don't particularly think it will happen, but I hope before Sly moves on to that big boxing ring in the sky, I hope, or maybe I should say that big writer's table in the sky.
Yeah.
I hope he does kind of do it. But anyways, we're not going to end there with Rocky 5. I sent Sly a voice message. I'm going to dwindle it down to get it real tight here. So I asked him, what percentage of movies were 100% dead on to the initial concept? From the time you had a cigar and you were brainstorming, what's the percentage? Is it 20%, 10%? Well, Stacy, here is what he said. And I kind of put some pictures to it, so you guys won't be bored.
Oh, man. Jesus, you caught me at a very interesting time. I don't know if it's interesting. Why did I throw the word interesting? It's a very laborious time because I spend hours poring over dialogue and trying to reduce it to its finite, easiest way to remember it. Also, I'm a big believer in the tighter you can make it, obviously. That's the skill of writing. Anyone can be, verbose and ramble on like this way we're speaking, but to get it concise takes a little bit of work. Quickly, I would say that, the thing with films, there may be portions of the actual film itself, say like The Specialist or Assassins, portions that I thought were pretty good, and then there were also segments I thought were underdeveloped and underaccomplished. So overall, I would say, let me put it succinctly, at about 30%. It's hard. I mean, I honestly can say almost 100% because most people you're just never satisfied with what you've done. You go back, I'm sure Picasso or Rembrandt would go, God, I painted that crap, when everyone else thinks it's brilliant. So you're always reevaluating.
Wow.
Okay.
That's cool. 30%.
Okay. So just listening to that now, I pinch myself. If
Yeah.
you guys could have
Yeah.
just seen 11-year-old Mikey Kunda sitting on the floor watching Rocky, and now this,
I know.
okay?
Mm.
This is not even a bragging thing. It's not any of that. This is an unbelievable thing. And what I'm so thrilled about is that a few years ago, Stacy came to me with this concept for the Rocky Files, and I thought, what could I bring? This is what I can bring.
What can I? Oh, gee, I don't know.
Yeah, but Stacy, you have to understand, a guy like me, I am riddled with insecurities. You know, like when people say they have like bone cancer, like I have insecurity bone riddleness. Okay, but you see the thing, and I'm going on a tangent here, but maybe we'll keep this in. You see, my parents, I was fortunate enough to be given two parents who, although they had their highs and lows and questions in life, they knew what they didn't want to do parenting. They knew what they wanted to do parenting. And they did give me the skills to work on it and fix it and build on it. Now, it's not that I think these things ever go away, but I do think I find a way to go through like a sifter, you know, the old gold rush.
Yeah.
Sifted for a little bit of nugget. So that's me. I sift through all my insecurities. And I think people that watch this, I think they appreciate it. I do. I mean, I know, Stacy, like if you and I weren't you and me, if we were like Donna and Bob and we just came across the Rocky Files, we would love this, right?
Right. Yeah. I think so. I mean, that's all of us. I mean, the more I've been a nurse for over 30 years now. Shoot me in the face, but over 30 years. And you know, you have rapid fire family dynamics and situations coming at you, and you have to learn your patient immediately because you're in the middle of a medical thing, and how their families raise them and all the insecurities that they carry. It's every single person. It's the number of stories I have, like when you talk about all my insecurities, it's so relatable. We sit here and we try to pretend that in public, on Facebook, on Instagram, we are all carrying around that.
Oh, you're so right.
That feeling like, oh, I shoulda, coulda, woulda. Everybody has that. And when you're just honest about it, nobody's life is perfect. Neither is mine. I've accomplished this cool thing, but all along the way, I still had insecurities.
Right.
That's very relatable. And that's why people love you. And that's why people love Rocky, because he was very relatable. Just a regular guy trying to do a big, cool thing.
Can you imagine you come up with a project all the years Sly's been doing films?
Yeah.
And 30%. Like when he told me that, I like, okay, you're taking it as, wow, that's killing. When he told me 30, I thought he was going to say like 5%.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh, yeah. When he said 30, I was blown away by that. I could not believe he took a high number like 30%. Now, 30% is, I guess, in general, a low percentage, but put it in baseball terms, it's not bad. If you're hitting 30, like 500, you're a great ball player.
I see. Yeah.
So if you're great at 500, 30, you're past average. So halfway, right? So you're good. You're decent.
Yeah. But you know what? You're a writer. I'm a writer. I have several stories. I have 11 storylines that if I were then to turn around, direct them, and actually produce them, it would be nails on a chalkboard if my vision in my head wasn't happening in reality. So that's why, to me, 30% feels low, because I'm like, I'm compromising my vision 70% of the time.
Right.
That would make me crazy.
Yeah, no, think about it.
I'd be like, no, not like that.
Oh, Jesus, you're so right. It's like, imagine this. Okay, so like I put it in my terms that I can understand. So you guys all kind of know what I do with the tours and my Rocky gigs and all this goofy stuff that I do. So imagine all that potential, and all I could do would be, if that doesn't happen, maybe somebody says, no, we think you're better posting on Instagram.
Like,
all right, all that has to get cut down.
Yeah.
Right. And then you said, no, there's all this great stuff.
Right.
And like, do it on Instagram. And that's where you're going to be. That's where you're going to be pigeonholed. So when Sly's vision, it gets cut down, whether it's budgetary constraints, whether it's people who don't believe in his vision, whatever the cause is, my God, it's got to be gut-wrenching. I don't even know how Sly has been in this business for so long. I have no idea how he's had the fortitude to get past the negativity. And we've seen the bullshit negativity that has come his way. You know, we've seen that. And it's unwarranted in like 99.9%. He doesn't deserve it. So I don't know.
I mean, and that's my sole question for him. Say we were to ever get him on here. That is my sole question, is the ice rink. You know, when you have it written one way, and production is killing your vision, you know, the way it is in the script is not how it's happening in real life. Do you internally, what is he going through? Do you just surrender because the powers that be are obviously telling you, hey, it's actually supposed to be, you know, going another way? Like, or is he resisting it the whole time? That's what I'm very curious. Like, what is his internal experience when he has to go off of script or rewrite in the moment because production's going to hell? So instead of 300 extras, it's just them alone. Is he, you know, just trusting that this is how it's supposed to go? Or is he like, damn it, you know, the whole time? I want to know, like, what is he feeling?
All right, so here's the thing. So I just sent him something this morning, but I'm going to give him a little bit of time on that. And then I'm going to ask him that very question before our next podcast. Now, I don't know that he's going to answer it. I mean, 90% of the time he answers me within the hour, but so sometimes he doesn't. You know, he's a very busy guy. Forget being busy. He's got the family. Okay. That was that. Cool. So then I asked Sly a question about Nighthawks. See, I love almost everything Sly does, but I'm a massive early Sly fan. That's where my passion flows for this character. Paradise Alley, Lords of Flatbush, Nighthawks. I mean, this is where I'm kind of. So Sue and I, we're sitting right over there, and we're watching Nighthawks one night. And I'm looking at Wolfgar, the opening when he blows up the department store in London. And I'm saying to Sue, Jesus, they got two actors to play Wolfgar. Obviously, Rutger Hauer after the plastic surgery. And then this guy. I'm telling you, I'm pretty good at noticing and figuring out appliances and stuff.
Yeah.
Up until a few months ago, I swore it was two actors. So I asked Sly on that. And Sly sent me back a voice message that was a beautiful 10-minute ensemble of a lot of things.
Oh, wow.
I
cut it down.
I cut it down to a few minutes. Stace, why don't you give it a shot? Give it a play.
All right, here we go. It's 2.5 minutes.
But I'd say there's some films that are, I think, really well made that didn't find an audience, such as Nighthawks. And getting back to your question about Rutger Hauer, was he the only one? Yes, he was the only one. And that was a plastic surgery job, supposedly, that he undergoes to become who he really is. So what you saw in the beginning was appliances that made him look quite different, and also colored lenses, which gave him brown eyes, which completely changes his look, because he's very striking with the Dutch persona. I thought Rambo 3 I don't think there'll ever be another action film like it, because it was like 99% actual physical endeavors that were actually happening. Those were real explosions. There were real dangers. There was a lot of injuries. Those were real horse tricks. There was no guy doubling for me. That was the real deal. And the helicopter work and the jet work, I thought was unbelievable, seriously. If you look at the overall film scope, unfortunately, we were caught in the middle of perestroika, and everyone was now in love with Russia, even though we had been in the Cold War for 40 years. You know, Gorbachev comes over and he kisses Nancy Reagan, and now everyone hates me. Like, I'm starting trouble. I go, excuse me? Anyway, I put that action film right up there with Rambo in Burma as a no bullshit action film. I thought Cliffhanger was a very, very special film. Then again, we got turkeys, like Stopping My Mom Will Shoot. But then again, Oscar was a failure, but I thought it was a great film. Unfortunately, it was too long, and I don't want to get into the reasons why, but the editing could have used some serious censorship. You know, like cutting it way down. That's what I mean by censorship, not, you know, morality. Just getting the scissors in there, which I did.
Cool. That's awesome. Love that. Love it.
I've listened to this message
4,000 times.
going into the trillions by now.
I'm
Okay.
sure.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sure.
I sit here, I put it on my speakers, and I blast it into the room.
On 10.
Yeah, and I start to cry. I get emotional. Like, Sue will come down the steps, and she'll go, "Oh my God, are you okay? Did something happen?" I go, "Yeah, she's listening to
Sly
Sly."
texted me. I can't believe it.
I can't believe it. That is so accurate
Yeah,
into my life.
I get this. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's amazing. And again, people trust me. This is I'm not bragging on this. This
Mhm.
is just all right.
I get it.
You guys get it. I'm sure you all get it by now.
Yeah.
You guys have seen my post on Instagram. You guys understand where I'm coming from.
Yeah, it's a big
it-
deal. And it
it's-
never gets old. You know what I mean? It's
I
like, do you ever
know.
get used to that? We grew up with him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the thing. And so, you know, these are the things that he's comfortable with me, you know, putting out there. And there's a lot of other stories, you know, someday, you know, maybe we'll share them if he's okay with it. But the guy he's amazing. You know, he really is. You know, we're very different people. We may not always agree on the way the world,
everything.
state of the world. We may not agree on that,
But
but
it's
I
still a
don't
free
care.
country.
It's a free country. Everyone can for now. It's a
For
free
now.
country, and you know everyone's entitled to their thoughts because you know we all have. You know, Stacy. One of the things that I love, the way I look at things.
Yeah.
We are at any given time, whether we go to a new movie, whether we hear a new song, or we meet new people, we are the sum total of our life's experiences. So who we are in that moment, that's our reaction. And it's going to be different from someone in Tennessee. It's going to be different from someone in Maine, California, Oregon, or in Australia or India or wherever. And the thing is to try to understand, to get past the misunderstandings and say, okay, I am unsure, but I think this person is a good person. Let me hear them. Let me hear them. And that is one of the hardest things to do. And I'm not even talking political. I'm just talking about, I mean, even Sue, as alike as we are, we're somewhat different.
Sure.
I will come at a way to fix a problem in the house, and she'll come at a way, and so we'll do it her way.
That's just men and women. Okay. Cause that's Kevin and I.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Like he's coming out of project. I'm like, what are you doing? And then I'll start and he'll be, it's the same. Men and women just have different brains.
I know.
But as far as I'm concerned, and this is why I, you and I tend to leave politics out, because Rocky, the love of Rocky to me is 90% of why I would get along with someone. It's like, you know what? If you just get him, his soul, his spirit, his message, I'm like, the 10% that maybe we don't mesh on or jive with, just if you're moved by the Rocky saga, we're the same person. I can let the rest go.
Right. Yeah, me too. Me too.
So
and it's remarkable, and I'm very grateful for it. I really am.
Yeah, me too.
It's
been awesome.
Yeah, it really has been. So if you guys have any questions, please throw them down there, right there in the live chat.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try to sign in this week and watch on the live chat. I got to be honest.
That'd be great.
I would love to. I will. I will definitely sign in.
People blow up when you come on. Everybody's like, Mike.
It's so fun, and I'm usually feeling somewhat down, so it feeds the ego beast. You know what I mean?
Right.
It helps. You guys are very good for it. But the funny thing, Stacy, like, me, I'm an early owl. Like, I'm up at about 4:45, 5 o'clock every morning.
My alarm goes off, or my little notifications go off. I'm like, oh, how is he up this early?
Because I go to bed at like 6:45.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Shoot, I'm texting you at like 8:30.
I know. That's because I get up to go to the bathroom. Then I come back to the bed and I see the little light blinking, and I'm like,
yeah.
Oh God, who's this idiot?
Bugging me again, that pain in my ass.
No, it's happy. So usually, if I'm like, tweeting you, writing you back, and it's like incoherent, I've taken a sleeping pill. I've been asleep for an hour and a half already.
A pee break.
It's a pee break. Hey, we all got them.
Yes.
We're all taking pee breaks. You get up into the past your 30s.
Yeah.
You're taking pee breaks. Okay.
Mine's 3 a.m. Almost always 3 a.m. But yeah, moving forward, we just wanted to go, in the past we've been, or tried, I know we've been super inconsistent this whole year, most of which is on me, but I think the original goal was every single week. And I just, as senior care continues here, even with mom, and I know that your parents are getting older and, their needs increase, very incrementally, but none of us are getting younger, that, we're going to try to be weekly, maybe every other week, maybe 3 weeks in a row, then 3 weeks off. I just want to, maybe adjust the expectation a little bit, just because, emotionally, I still go up and down myself. And so there might be weeks that I don't feel like showing up crying today. So we're pushing this next week. But we also want to know your ideas. So we have, I don't know if it's supposed to be a surprise, but we're going to have Sean O'Donnell come back and visit us. And we have this young lady, Camilla, who I just started messaging with. She's a young woman, 16. And
this kid. She did you ever see the second Indiana Jones film, Temple of Doom?
Yeah, 1,000 years ago, but yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the bad guy, the shaman, he reaches into the chest cavity of his victims and grabs the heart.
Yes.
So this is what Camilla did to me. Just a few days ago, I put some videos up on Instagram, and this kid, she's 16. Going on like 38.
Right.
This kid she is the stereotypical old soul.
She is.
Oh yeah, very much so. And they're from Maine. And so she was very she caught me totally off guard. She had said something. So it's a weird thing. Let me tell you a little bit about Cam. I call her Cam. Okay. I like Cam. So Cam, I'm telling her these stories, and she goes, yeah. No, I know that one. No, I know that one too.
Yeah.
And I'm
Old
like,
news.
Shit. I go, this 16-year-old kid is killing me. Right? I can't impress her. And like, I see she's obvious. She had a tablet. She was ready to take notes or whatever.
Wow.
She's not taking any notes because she knows it all. So about halfway through the damn tour, I said to her, how do you know all this stuff? And she says two things. Well, I watch your podcast, of course.
Oh,
And then she said,
nice.
I watch a lot of Sly interviews. I go, smart girl. So
Mhm.
her dad is a police officer up in Maine, and they were two of the kindest people. Well, I mean, when I tell you,
Oh,
it's nice.
how nice.
When I get a tour, mentally, I'm up here, I'm ready
Right.
to go. I don't know what I'm getting.
Right.
I mean, 30 seconds. When I
Oh.
first met her, she walks up to me. I'll send you the picture. She walks up to me and she goes, "Can I give you a hug?"
Oh,
And I go,
how precious.
"Sure." And she goes, "I saw your documentary twice, and I think you're the best." I mean, I couldn't get over it. She was such an intelligent, amazing young lady who is going to just take the world by storm. This kid is brilliant, and you guys are going to love her.
Yeah.
Getting back to the other person Stacy mentioned, Sean O'Donnell.
Sean O'Donnell.
This guy, insert picture here. This guy is one of my best friends. He really is. I've come to just know him and his partner Irene so well. When I tell you I adore these two people,
I know.
I adore them. They're precious.
They are. Yeah.
They're precious. I love them. I love them. I love them. And Sean has got a bit of a story to share and tell. And, we're going to see him. He's going to be next. He's coming up next. Either it's going to be our next Rocky Files is either going to be next week or in 2 weeks.
Yes.
But, Stacy, you are committed to the Rocky Files, right?
I am. Oh, yeah. No, I am.
Me too.
I am. Yeah.
Me too. We're not going anywhere. This is not a precursor to Sayonara, everybody.
Yeah.
No, this is something we genuinely love. And I can promise you that I've talked to Stacy all through our time off, and the both of us never once want to cancel, quit, end it, sell it, nothing. We want to keep doing it. It's just there is a little bit of pressure to do it weekly. And to come up with topics. So when Stacy says, "Do you have ideas?" It's we want to be fresh for you.
Yeah.
We want to do new things. So please write Stacy because she deals with all of this. Don't write me. Write her on the Rocky Files.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would love to kind of go have my mom come on and have my mother, because you guys haven't met my mother yet. All right.
Oh, would she do it?
You met my father, and he's partially psychotic. You've met my brother, and he's semi-psychotic. You met Sue, and she's the only one that can basically throw verbal bricks at me to keep me in line.
Right.
But you haven't met my mother yet.
I know.
Okay.
We would love to have her on.
I know. She's had a long haul the last few months, so I think she might be up for it. I don't know. Oh. I'll have to play the pathetic son card.
No, please tell her. I would love to have her on.
I think she would be a lot of fun.
You know what we could do, and we could even get her ready. Like if we did a post, tell her this, she'll listen. That, hey, what are your questions for Mike's mom? And we could get those questions ahead of time, and she can sort of prepare and feel comfortable and ready.
Agreed.
Yeah, that would be fun.
I know.
Get ready to be exposed, Michael. Because
I know.
Could tell. could tell us a lot.
Trust me. I've been slowly getting her ready for this. So she was, I would say last year. I would say, when was Dad on? He was on.
Oh, it's a couple years now. I think it's almost 2 years now. Yeah.
Okay. So after Dad, I would say the 6 months following his time on, Mom was warming up to it. I said, my mom is so, you saw her in The Pretender.
She's precious.
She says one line.
I know.
One line. Son. If I talk about it now, I'll start crying. It's that when she says she's my son. Oh, forget about it, as the Italians say. So, she said she thinks she would be up for it, and that was then. And I really think she would be. So I'm going to work on her a little bit.
Good. Oh, I'm so happy. Yeah. My little list of questions specifically for her. I've already like in my mind, I'm like, okay, in number 5, number 6, I'm already like past 5 in my head.
I know,
I'm so
right?
ready.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
But no, thank you for everyone's patience. I just, nothing is over. Nothing is over. It's just
nothing. You just don't turn it off.
Right. You just don't turn it off. You can't.
Back there, I can fly a gunship. I was in charge of $1 million equipment. Back here, I can't even get a job parking cars.
You gotta do that.
Everybody.
You got to do that. You do.
I know.
You do these scenes. That's a good one.
I did 2 scenes that I was so proud of. Nobody's gonna care about this, but on my Instagram, probably 4, 5, 6 months ago, whatever it was, I did 2 scenes. I did Die Hard in a box. It's so stupid. I get this old big box.
Yeah.
I put it in the middle of the room. I shut the light out. I put I get a little lighter, and I reenact the Die Hard scene where he's come out to the coast. We'll have a great time.
Yeah.
We'll have a few laughs. I love that, right? And I played the Die Hard music, and then I did the first blood scene, which when he's in the mine. And the fire's flickering. So at the time it was wintertime. I have this heater that glows orange red, right?
Okay.
And so that's glowing. I put the first blood music, the wind coming through the cave, and I have it like me talking to Troutman. Oh, it was so fun. And I put the fake headband on. I just tried to do what I could. And I love doing these dumb things. They're so fun.
It's so fun. It's good, though. You do a good job.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I
really
try.
do. I love your Polly. I love your Polly.
I know. People tell me my Paulie's better than my Rocky. Yeah, and they might be right.
Yeah.
They might be right.
I mean, not that you're Polly at all. You're 100% Rocky at all times.
Let's be honest. As we're signing out here, let's be honest. Old Mike has packed on about 20 pounds. That he's down.
Job.
So when we came back, through COVID, but you're a girl, and girls always look good. There's never anything wrong. After COVID, you guys, I put on 35 pounds through COVID. It was vicious.
The whole world did. Yes.
Right. No, you're fair. That's a fair assessment. So I dropped 15, but I still got 20 I would like to get rid of. But, we're all flawed gems in the crown of life. Works in progress.
Yes, that is for sure.
Hey, Stacy, listen, if I was someone who wanted to find you, where can we find you at?
Wow. Oh, I haven't said this in a while. Okay. Let me remember my lines. I am on Instagram at HadMeAtYo, and on Instagram at The Rocky Files, and on Facebook, that is unmonitored, we are at The Rocky Files Podcast. And Michael?
So me, you can find me at several places. You can find me over at TikTok, where they have stopped hating my guts, and now we're getting some love. So you can check me out, the Yo Philly Film Tour. You can find me out on Facebook via the Yo Philly Film Tour. I don't post a lot on Facebook. I do a little bit, but not that much. Where you can really kind of dig into what this decrepit brain is about is on Instagram, the Yo Philly Film Tour. Check us out. I wrote a little book a few years back called Cue the Rocky Music. This thing is something that Stacy, thank you so much for look at that. That is actually a good cover by my niece Lauren, who's just a brilliant designer. I'm working on the sequel to that, and part 2. And I thought, Stacy, that this book would be interesting. I thought I would take the hundreds of conversations that I have with Sly that he has okayed me to put out into the public. And I thought I would talk about these and what led up to them, why I thought these were interesting. And along the way, I would hit people with the changes in my life since my first book, because after Cue the Rocky Music, that's when my life started to change on a epic level. So I am working on that. I am, but I have a few things I have in between that I'm trying to get on. Anyways, so check Cue the Rocky music out. Check out the Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and check out a little movie called The Pretender. Jimmy Toscano and his team out of Detroit. The dream is real, people. That is me at 15 years old running up the Rocky steps. That's it. My mother took that picture. And there I am with my yellow and black and my knee-high socks on. Listen, check it out. You'll dig it.
So good.
In it. You'll dig it. It's everywhere. It's everywhere.
Wonderful. Yeah.
Stacy.
All right, darling.
I'll see you next week or
see you
in 2
next
weeks.
time. Next time.
Same bat time, same bat channel. Listen, everybody, keep
punching. Bye.